Welcome. You're listening to The Aligned Self, Conversations in Creating a Conscious and Abundant Life. This is Daniel Denovi. I'll be your guide and host. Let's see just where we can take this. Hello, friend, and welcome back to the conversation. In today's episode, we're going to talk about the energy of money, living in the energy of money. Now, I've been studying the law of attraction since the 80s. My first exposure to it was the Seth material, the nature of personal reality. There I first heard that your beliefs create your reality, that we create our reality. But the energy of money is somewhat new. And when I first heard it, I have to admit I was somewhat baffled. What is the energy of money? Seriously. And I didn't really know. And I tendered the question, and my reticular activating system began searching for information, searching for an answer. Remember, your intuition is always there, attempting to answer your current question. So my current question was, what is the energy of money? What does that mean? So I began thinking, what do I already know? Going back to my concept of form versus essence. Now, I've explained before that money is the form of something. Now, we think we want money, but we don't really want money of and by itself. We want what money will do for us. We want what money will give us, make available to us. We want how we will feel after using the money. What is the feeling state? What is the energy that's there after we use the money? That is the energy of money. That's the essence. So I began looking at what is the energy of lack. Well, the energy of lack, and you think of the feeling state. Like, what does lack feel like? Not enough. Like, you don't have enough money. Have you ever gone to a restaurant? You ever gone to a store and not had enough money to pay for it? Maybe your credit card got declined or something else happened and you had less money on you than you thought. You were in lack. There's a certain amount of embarrassment there. The idea of saving money, always have to save money. You can't buy stuff at full value. You have to save money. You have to stretch a dollar. That idea, that energy that there's not enough. You don't have enough. That is the energy of lack. Collecting money, being miserly. What else? Greed. Make sure you get your share, very greedy in the number of hours you work. Make sure that you work more than somebody else, so that you have more than somebody else. Because, heaven forbid, somebody else can't have more than you. Greed. Hoarding. There's guilt. Guilt is the energy of lack. Guilty, feeling guilty for spending money, investing money in yourself, taking care of yourself. Some people feel guilty for that. They feel guilty for buying themselves new clothes, like the money should and could go somewhere else. That guilt is the feeling and energy of lack. Shame. I've said before that, I've had a payday of over $125,000, single day, single paycheck. And in 4.5 months, it was gone with very little to show for it. And when I reflected back on it, I was ashamed at how I spent that money. For a long time, until I began thinking, I reframed it. I actually had a very expensive lesson in money management. Had I preferred to spend it some other way? Yes, but it was a valuable lesson. In the thinking of abundance, there's always more money coming in. There's always more, always more. And, so I spent a lot of money on a particular lesson. And I'm better for it. I'm much better for it. Never, ever again. So as long as you don't create the same mistake again and again, and understand that whatever your current financial situation is, there's no reason to feel shame around it in any way, shape, or form. Now, shame might be the furthest thing from your mind, but some of you have shame around how you manage money, how money comes in, or shame around your focus on money. Maybe you're not even focused on it and you experience lack. So that's the energy of lack. So what is the energy of money? And as I describe this, I want you to indulge me. I want you to feel the energy of money. The energy of money is enough. You have enough to meet your commitments. You have enough left over. You have enough. You have more than enough. Anything you want to do, you have enough. You want to help your neighbor. You want to help the elderly woman down the street. Buy her something nice. Maybe treat a family for Christmas that is less disadvantaged than you. You have enough. You have more than enough. Feel enough. Take a nice deep breath right now. You have enough. You have enough air. You have more than enough air for your needs. That is enough. You can breathe again and again and again and take in a breath. Take in air. That is enough. Another aspect of the energy of money is connecting to the value. When you spend money, when you invest money, be connected to the value that you're getting. Now, I have some coaching programs that are pricey, that are on the pricier side. And sometimes people will just look at the price. They won't even look at the details of the coaching program. And the first thing they say is it's too expensive. And I ask, how much too much is it? And they go, what do you mean? How much too much is it? Given the value that you get there, how much too much is it? And they realize that they didn't even look at the value. They didn't look at what they're getting from the coaching program. They didn't look at what they're getting from the course. They didn't look at what they're getting from the experience. It's just in their mind, they saw a dollar figure and they said to themselves, I can't afford it. It's too high, too much. And it could be more than they have. But if they were connected to the value of it, then maybe they would find a way to invest. Now, I had a sales manager a long time ago walk into the sales meeting and said that we have 2 tickets to Miami, Florida. And it's an exclusive resort. All the meals are paid for. You have concierge service. The only thing you have to do is pay for your airfare. In fact, the airfare is covered. You just have to pay the tax, which came out to like $90 to take advantage of this trip. But the caveat was that you had to leave tomorrow morning. So no matter what was on your calendar, you had to clear it. You had to find someone to take care of your home or take care of your cats or your dogs. Or, you had to work some stuff out. And the question was, could you do it? And, my mind's spinning, and the person next to me, they're thinking they're going to. And I say, yes, I can do it. I could do it. And the person next to me said, they could do it. And then they revealed the secret behind it. There is no trip. What do you mean there's no trip? I was ready to go on the trip. They said, there's no trip. It was just an exercise, a mental exercise to see, could you mobilize your life in order to accomplish something of value? I was I'm like, wow, that's cool. Person next to me was really upset that they weren't going on the trip. But I thought, what a great mental exercise. So what am I not connecting the value to of the exercises in my life, the things that the value in living? What's the long-term value? It's not just this activity. It's just not this, this work involved. It's the long-term value. What am I going to get on the other side of it? Once I started connecting to the value of things, it changed my experience of abundance. Instead of buying the cheap stuff, the low-quality stuff, I got quality merchandise. I used to dislike the iron that I had, the clothes iron, the hot iron. It was cheap. It was light. It just wasn't good. It was the cheapest thing I could get. And then I realized that the things that I work and use on a regular basis, I should invest in the quality of it so I have it available and I like using it. So instead of the $20 iron, I paid $90 for an iron. I don't iron that often, but when I do, I love it. I love it. It's a fantastic iron. It works great, steams great, gets all the wrinkles out. I love using it. Sometimes I look for, reasons to iron clothes. I like it so much. It's lasted me for 20 years. It was worth the money. I got the value out of it. So buy quality, connect to the value. The other thing about the energy of money is gratitude and appreciation. Now, I've talked at length about that. Gratitude and appreciation. No greater exercise can you involve yourself in to rewire your brain for abundance is gratitude, by and far. 3 to 5 things every day will rewire your brain. Take it to the next level, get engaged in the Extreme Gratitude Project. By the end of 30 days, you've accounted for 456 things that you love and appreciate about your life. You get the value of the things in your life. You're connected to the value. And the byproduct of gratitude, the emotional byproduct is joy and love. When you can experience joy, when you experience love, you're in the energy of money. So if you do nothing else, get connected to gratitude. And you don't have to do the Extreme Gratitude Project, but at least do it once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week. More is better. More often is better. You rewire your brain. You set your reticular activating system to search for those things that you love and appreciate in your life. You begin to reorient your perceptual filters. So I think the more the better. Next is confidence. Earn with confidence. Confidence that more is coming, more is always available, more is coming, more money. The law of the universe is abundance. So when you connect to that abundance, when you connect to the fact that there's more than enough money to go around, $1 trillion changes hands every day. $1 trillion changes hands every day. And when you connect with the confidence that if you spend more, like I spent that, I blew that. No, I invested that $125,000 over the course of 4 months, and more is coming. There's no loss. It's, if you look at over your working life, if you make $50,000 a year, over 20 years, you'll make $1 million. $1 million will flow through your hands. It's just math. So when you connect to that, when you connect to the flow of money moving in and out of your hands, and you have this mantra that every dollar you circulate comes back to you tenfold, you have flow and overflow. When you connect to the flow of money, the other term for money is currency. Currency, the root word of currency is current. The flow of a river. Money flows. Money flows to value. Money flows to ideas. So when you connect to the flow of money, money flows in and flows out. And then you have overflow. More than enough money's coming in. How does that feel? How would it feel to have more money than you can possibly spend in a year? Even if you go hog wild and spend every day you're spending $1,000 every day. Yet at the end of the year, you have more than enough. You even have more at the end of the year than when you started. Overflow. How does that feel? Enough. More than enough. And when you breathe in enough, smile on the inside. Let your eyes smile on the inside. Feel that energy of money. Feel the energy of enough, more than enough. Feel the energy of gratitude, of abundance, that you love and appreciate what you have. You value the people in your life. You value the experiences. That is the energy of money. And then growth. When you're learning and expanding, that is the energy of money. Always more, always ever increasing. Never lose money. Never accept loss. Always turn the loss into an investment, like I did with my foray. And more is coming, more exponentially more. Doesn't matter how much you spend, more is coming. Exponentially, more is coming. So connected in that confidence that more is on its way. It's flowing in and out. Money flows to me. Rivers of money flowing to me. Create the visual, create the feeling in your body. That is connecting to the energy of money. So that's it. Live in the energy of money, connect with the energy of money, and attract more money to you. Every day, be responsible for your vibration. Be responsible for your vibe. And sure, you'll have off days. We all have off days, but bring yourself back in alignment. Recognize that you're off the course, you're off the rails, and just get it back on track, get it back on the road. And you do that by focusing on enough. I have more than enough. I have love and gratitude. I love and appreciate you. You got it. You got it. So that's it for this episode. This is your host, Daniel Dano V, urging you to follow your bliss. Live your life from inner signals. And by all means, live the epic life.